One of my favorite things to witness while in traffic is when someone behind me violently switches lanes in an attempt to overtake me and those in front of me, but end up even farther back than where they started because they failed to understand that they were already in the fastest moving lane. Granted, I don't know their emergency, but otherwise it brings me this cynical sense of joy due to their misfortune. Am I an asshole? Oh, also, when you're at a red light and the car beside you is anticipating it turning green, so it starts inching forward to get that rolling start, but then the light's like, let me hit him with that advanced left turn, yeah. And then they're just awkwardly stuck in the middle of the intersection. Ooh. Ironically, I can be guilty of this as well. Like those moments when you're at the checkout line and you switch to the seemingly shorter one, but then there's some kind of price problem with a freaking cucumber or something, and then the line you left has now advanced way past where your original spot was, so then you're like, screw this, and you go back, but then the cucumber line becomes free, and now your lane is the one that's stuck because the person in front of you can't get their debit card to work. Oh boy, I sure wish I had the ability to reverse time and return to my original spot in exchange for a bit of my lifespan. It's moments like this that remind me how important patience is. Regardless if you're Christian or not, or if you practice any religion that articulates its value, patience is truly a virtue. I believe time is the most valuable currency we have. Time is literally money. That's why we spend it. We spend time at school, we spend time at work, we spend time with friends and family. My animators and I spend time working on these videos, and you guys spend time watching them, and I greatly appreciate that. But unlike actual, tangible money, we can't exactly invest time expecting to get more time back. It's not something we can put in our savings account and withdraw when we're retired, expecting to live longer and experience what we couldn't in the past. Wow, that sounds like it could be a good hypothetical. We live in a time of immediacy, and with the exponential growth of technology, we're being nurtured to expect that results meet our demands right away, if not instantly. It's not a negative thing. I mean, we have cars because we can't all walk to work when it's a few cities away. We have cell phones because we don't all have trained pigeons to send letters with. We have ovens and microwaves because ain't nobody got time to always cook with a bonfire. It's all convenience. If I have Amazon Prime and it gives me the option to ship it tomorrow for free or 2 days later for free, what do you think I'm gonna pick? Yeah, that's right, same day shipping. I want my thing today! But Dom, other people in the world are unfortunate and don't have access or can't afford these conveniences. Yeah, I know. I understand that, and I'm not making a point to undermine those people. I'm just stating where our current level of available consumer technology is. But we haven't perfected convenience yet. I don't think we ever will. We as a species are insatiable, and there will always be something we believe we can do faster or more efficiently. And when we come across those situations, when we experience delay, that's when we start testing our patience. Like I said, time is expensive and valuable, and it's something we don't exactly earn, but possess from the beginning and slowly lose through the course of our life. A lot of things are out of our control, and as a result, we lose some of that given time. And that's okay. And accepting that it is okay is what patience is. I believe patience is developed through time, ironically. You have to spend time to understand what being patient means. It's a product of overcoming disappointment. You learn to teach yourself that when you've done all you can in a situation and it's still not going your way, there's no point in being angry or sad about it. I mean, you'll feel a bit of stress initially, but you'll come to realize that the outcome will be more or less the same, whether you're emotional or not. The traffic doesn't move quicker if you honk your horn. Everyone is in a mutual understanding that the point of getting on the road is to get off of it. The cake won't bake faster if you set the heat higher than it should be. You'll just burn it and have to start over. If you're seated at the back of the plane, don't expect to get out first just because you unbuckled your seatbelt before the plane even landed. This applies to our interactions with others as well. Be patient with people. We aren't all always on the same page, and you can't expect everyone to have been exposed to the same privileges as you have. You may have obvious advantages over someone, so maybe cut them some slack and let them catch up. You don't contribute to anything when you stand ahead of someone and trip them when they're already behind. Not everything is a competition. Impatience only gives power to whatever current problem you have. You have the thing causing you to be impatient, and that impatience fuels the thing. And it becomes an infinite cycle until you decide to break it. But how long are you supposed to tolerate the wait? When has it been too long? You're probably asking. Unfortunately, that's up to you and your judgment on a case-by-case basis. There really isn't a formula for it like time plus empathy over 7 multiplied by ego, I don't know. It's more so for your mental health. If things need to get done, then so be it. If you're waiting for the bus but it's an hour late, then there's definitely a problem or you looked at the schedule wrong. If you're waiting for your Tinder date and they haven't replied to your text since breakfast, either you got stood up or you might want to report a missing person. If you have a driver update and it says it's gonna take a few minutes but it's been 6 hours, then that's way past being a patience issue. Please don't turn off your computer during installation. No! You're holding me hostage. Ain't nobody got time. Yeah, that's right. I restarted my computer when it told me not to. And it works perfectly okay now. This video has been brought to you by Crunchyroll, the leading platform for your anime needs. They got anime, they got manga, they got drama. Well, not YouTube drama though, like actual dramas. Head on over to crunchyroll.com/domics, link in the description, to receive a free premium membership for 14 days. With premium, you have access to ad-free, 1080p, and subtitled episodes, and no need to be impatient because new episodes are available as soon as 1 hour after release in Japan. And the app is available on nearly every device. So be it at home or on the go, you got anime in your hands, son.
I've really only been grinding through Dragon Ball Super because childhood, but I heard Studio Trigger's Darling in the Franxx is the hot show this season. Definitely gotta check that out. Oh yeah, Card Captor's Clear Card is also another dive into nostalgia. What do you guys recommend? Let me know in the comments, and who knows, we might even pick it for a watch along.
Once again, that's crunchyroll.com/domics, link below. Enjoy!